Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Root Beer here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. And we're going to be taking a look at question number 14 on our 2010 Cayley. How many ordered pairs A, B of positive integers satisfy a squared plus b squared is 50? Okay. So the first thing I would probably take a look at is what's the square root of 50? And you can grab your calculator for that, but I know it's going to be just a little bit more than 7 because 50 is just a little bit more than 49. And indeed, it's about 7.07 as my calculator is telling me. So why do I bother with that? Well, what are the possible values for A and B that I should even be considering? Anything bigger than 8 is out of the question. Because if A is 8, then I get 64 plus some other positive number, because squares are always positive if you square a non-zero integer. So I'd go 64, I'd add on something something positive and somehow get 50? I don't think so. Okay, so alright, neither A nor B is going to be bigger than 8. Okay, so what could we do? Well, if we're looking for ordered pairs, I might, let's see here, make a little chart. A could be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7. Can't be 8, so we don't need to worry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, all right, 50 minus a squared, what are you? And then is that equal to the square of some positive number? In which case, what would that make b? Okay, and if we get an integer, a positive integer for b, we're all set. So 1 squared is 1, 50 minus 1 is 49, and that is indeed 7 squared, so that's fine. 50 minus 2 squared, that's 50 minus 4, that's 46. And that will not give me an integer for b. Now, you can grab your calculator, but ideally you should know a certain number of the first few squares and cubes when you're writing a contest like this. 41 here, that's not going to be a square. 50 minus 16, that's going to be 34, that doesn't work. 50 minus 25, well, that's 25. So b would be 5. How about 6? Well, that's going to be 50 minus 36, that'll give me 14, not a square. And 50 minus 49 is 1, and that's 1 squared. So if we just take a look, I've got all my pairs. A can be 1, B can be 7, A can be 5, B can be 5, or A can be 7, B can be 1, and this is 3 ordered pairs. So I think that's probably A. I think they were, oh no, it's C. They were increasing, I just didn't expect them to lowball it to 0. There we go, C. And that finishes off question 14. Let's flip the page to get a nice fresh piece of paper for question number 15.